Today I'm going to talk to you about an article that I read on the Harvard Business Review. The name of the article is Three Stages of a Successful Digital Transformation. The main point of the article is that most digital transformation efforts fail for the exact same reason, is that managers set themselves to accomplish more than they actually can, based on the stage of development at which their company is. The article quotes here that the rate of the digital transformation failure ranges from 70 to 95%. This means that on average, for every 100 projects of digital transformation that are out there, 87 and half fail. Why do they fail? Well, the author mentions three main reasons why they fail. The first one is over-optimistic objectives. This can be about scope or about speed. They can't actually do what they think they can do, or they can't actually do it as fast as they believe that they can. The second one is poor execution. It's very normal to think of digital transformation, get excited, and you want to get the flashiest thing out there. So sometimes you tend to focus more on technology than on the user adoption per se. And you're gonna launch this technology and new software, things that you can see, people are gonna be seeing with their eyes, things that are happening. But that's not gonna take you very far if the people in your company or your users are not authentically adopting the new technology as something that they themselves feel part of. And the third one, I'm going to read it. It says the pace of leading and managing the transition between the old and the new. There's a learning curve. The fact that we have not successfully digitally transformed already is probably because we need to learn things that we haven't learned before. We need to do things in ways that we are not doing already. And that's going to take time. People need time to learn. People need time to practice. And everybody has a different learning curve than everybody else. So you need to be aware of that. Even when, say, you have 10 people in the team and one of them is slower to learn than the rest of the team, that's going to slow the complete digital transformation process in your company. It's not that that's a bad team member. It can be a great team player, but they just need more time than you thought they will need to learn what they need to learn, to practice what they need to practice in order to be able to strongly and successfully digitally transform. In the second part of the article, the author mentions the three stages of digital transformation. These are modernization, transformation of the organization, and business creation. Modernization is simple. You need to simplify your tasks, functions, and processes, digitize them, and automate what is evidently there. You don't have to spend another 5 years waiting before they can be automated. Then you have the transformation, which is a little less visible, but more profoundly important. This means that vertically in your organization, the objectives are aligned, the processes are aligned, and also cross-functionally on your organization, the objectives match with each other. There's no conflict between them. Also, the way in which every different unit of your organization works and communicates matches with the other. Similar practices, similar objectives, similar governance rules that match, that's going to take you further than any flashy new technology or new software that you just bring to the company from the outside. And the third stage is the new business creation, which has two sides. Mostly there's also the flashy object, that's the new business model. You can go out there to new clients, new value proposition, new everything. But that's also have to be built on top of the new operational models. What have you been doing before that is not so scalable? What have you been doing before that is not in agreement with the new technologies that you're gonna be handling in the future? So work on that first before you go out into the world with a new business model. And in conclusion, this is a very, very short and simple statement, but the most powerful lesson of the article. Do not try to skip ahead. These are the three phases of digital transformation. You need to modernize, transform your organization, and create new businesses in that order. If you skip the first one or the second one, you're not gonna successfully create a new business. You gotta do them in order. Each one of them is gonna take time, and you need to give your people and your teams the time that they need to develop themselves as persons, their talents, their skills, because you're gonna need those skills to be well polished in the future. Give them time to do that. Give them the practice, give them the efforts, give them the budget that they're gonna need in order to develop those foundations so that you can build on top of that the digital transformation project that you want to successfully launch. So that's the main message of this article. Follow the advice of the people that have done it, and you will do it successfully yourself.